to the podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. High cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixes. You should know that it's game time.
So this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. This is your boy Sixers fan for life. 215 the sports guy and BG in the building.
Yo.
Hope everybody enjoyed the off season, they summer, first and foremost. Hope everybody enjoyed their summer. But we're back now. The Sixers are back. It's time to talk some basketball. But before we get into all of that, one thing I want to say is for the people who are loyal viewers to us, might be wondering where our sister at. And one thing I want to say is please keep her in y'all prayers. She going through a lot right now. She has a family member who's not doing so well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just keep her in y'all prayers. And she'll be back when the dust settle. You know what I'm saying? She'll be back with us. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, yeah, she ain't gonna be here for a minute. And we got her back. And we're constantly gonna, continue to check up on our sister because she ain't just a co-host, she's family.
She's family.
I'm sure everybody feels the same way. I can speak for everybody, but anyway, with that being said, a lot of people saying that if this team don't stay healthy, that it kind of forces us into a rebuild mode, meaning it's now or never. And I kind of agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree with that because we already been through an onslaught of coaches. And now you got to start looking at the common denominators. Some of these guys on this team are already reaching that age limit where you got to think, and it ain't even the age limit. It's the injury history that you really have to put the microscope on. It's really bad. You know what I'm saying? And we got 3 good young fellas that I'm pretty sure the rest of the teams in the NBA wouldn't mind building around them cats. So, but that's not what I'm hoping for because I would like to see the big fella achieve what he's always talking about. You know what I'm saying? But the portfolio is the portfolio when it's all written in English. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at this man's injuries, and they are there, they can't be ignored. So, what do you guys think about that?
Well, first and foremost, man, it's good to be back with my family. And, not just y'all two up here, y'all two bozos. Y'all guys out there are a part of our big family as well. I heard you, BJ. And, you guys are missed when we're not on. You've become a big part of our lives, just like we've become a big part of yours. And we appreciate you. Now that we got that out the way, you see, I got a bunch of kids up here. I'm the youngest. I'm gonna answer. He's a jerk off, and I'm gonna answer Jose's question. Yo, like the rest of Philadelphia, I do feel like the rope is thin with this Sixer team. With your top paid players being the ones that have injury problems. So I will say, shout out to the team. For I feel like doing a good job of looking ahead towards the future because it's a good time to start looking towards that, but also getting a player that can help out with the now and fit into what we do and what we need on this roster. We needed a VJ Edgecombe on this roster. We needed how many times were we talking about perimeter defense last year? How many times? And I feel like he can at least come in and solve that problem, and he's great at that. So we'll ask you to do that right now. Everything else is icing on the cake, and he's in a good position to learn as he goes. BJ, what's up?
I was just looking at the screen and I noticed, man, we got 3 different eras of Sixers logos. It looks good, man. It just shows that we've been around for a minute. We've seen losing a lot. We've seen a lot of the same things year after year. And this is one time that I'm going to say is now or never, yo.
Yeah.
The East is so wide open. We still have our core guys. And if they stay healthy, they should have a shot. They should have a true shot. But, since it's the first game of the season, I'm going to be honest with you, Carl. I'm going to look you in your face and I'm going to tell you, BG's not going to get too high on this team. I'm not going to let myself get there until they show me. I can't allow myself to keep saying, well, this is our turn. Oh, we healthy. Oh, and Embiid ain't got no knee brace on. It's good to see, but I don't want to get up here just to be let down. So I'm here for the ride, and I'm going to be excited about the season. I'm excited about the wins. I'm excited about us getting better and growing as a team. But I'm not going to put an expectation on them right now. I refuse to put an expectation on this Sixers team because I think it's hard to put expectations on a Philadelphia 76ers team in October because we've seen what happens with our expectations. We've seen it over and over again.
Most
I
definitely.
just want to comment on what Zay is saying about McCain being the 6th man. Somehow I disagree with you a little bit because somehow I got a funny feeling McCain going to slither his way into the starting lineup somehow. You know what I'm saying? So
my only thing about him being in the starting lineup, though, Jose, we gonna be tiny, yo.
Let me finish. Let me cook. Let me cook. All right. We re-signed Quentin Grimes, and he's my pick for 6th man.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? What he brings to the table, and you know what he has in his bag, I just feel like he's a better contender for the 6th man. You understand what I'm saying? I just can't see McCain doing that much that will solidify him that award when you brought somebody like Quentin Grimes back. And I like that. I like that acquisition again, that reacquisition. Let me say it like that, because he was here once before.
At that price, especially.
The price, especially at that price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for the amount of time that we got him for, I'm pretty sure he's gonna show out. So that's just telling me, because if the Sixers don't re-sign him after this, somebody will.
He gotta get a contract from somewhere else. So
you
know, it's an inspirational deal. You know, he's got to show out if he wants to get paid or have a spot cemented for him in the NBA. We've seen guys have good years and they just disappear after they leave here off the mat. You know, so it's important for him to have a good season this season.
Schmitty, Cleveland also has a small, you know, they have a small guards over there, yo, and they over there balling. So let's not act like it's impossible.
They got small guards, but then the 3, 4, and 5 aren't small.
Yeah, I understand that part.
Don't forget who we is. Don't forget we play 4 guards and a need.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I get it. But you know, at the end of the day, we still got Drummond. You know what I mean? For what it's worth, I don't know what he's gonna bring to the table this year. All I know is that I'm not ready for another 24-win season. I just want to bounce back from that.
I don't think it's possible for us to only win 24. Like if we went, it's not possible. Real quick question for y'all. Quick question for my guys. Who on this Philadelphia 76ers roster are you looking to have some sort of breakthrough? I'm not saying be the star of the team, but to take on a role. If they're a former player, they were on the team last year, you expect them to step up in a way, or if it's a rookie, or if it's a free agent that we brought in. What do you think?
I'm gonna go
got on y'all list.
I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say we got a glimpse of what McCain can do, right? He gave us a glimpse, you know, granted he got injured, whatever, and then I don't even know if you call that a season-ending injury, because it seems like to be something that the Sixers do a lot here. But I'm VJ. I want to see him solidify himself on this team. I want to see him solidify that role. I want him to lock that role down, and he'd be an everyday player. So I'm gonna go VJ.
I'm going to go Tyrese Maxey. In my opinion, y'all know I hold him to a high regard. I want to see him take the next step this year. And the next step for me is playing both ways and coming up in big moments when we need him to in the game. That superstar step I want to see him take this year. And I think he could do it with all the talent around him. I feel like he can. What's up, B?
I'm going with a guy that I expect to do big things for us with our youth, with what I saw in the preseason as far as us pushing the ball up the floor and actually not looking like a slow team. Adembona. Adembona, I can see being very, very, very crucial for this team, rebounding wise, catching lobs, picking rolls, not picking pops. Adembona, go to the hole, do not shoot jump shots. But like I look for a guy like him to solidify his role on this roster as our backup five, or as the guy that they willing to put in next to Embiid because of his motor. Like I expect him to be with, no disrespect, Carl, but what Paul Reed wasn't, what Charles Bassey never got a chance to be, what Jahlil Okafor wasn't, what Nerlens Noel wasn't. I expect Adembona to fit into that role because he's not a guy who's ever been the guy like, yo, I need the ball. Like, I think he wants to do the things to make
other stuff
better. Yeah.
You know what? And to piggyback off of that, and we're gonna go to your next question, Jose. But this is a guy I wanted to throw in there at first, Wofford. I think he's a jackknife player. I think he's a Swiss Army knife. He could do a little bit of everything. He could defend, he could shoot, he could dunk, he could dribble, he could pass. And I feel like with a team with a lot of star power like this, you need guys that's willing to do the other stuff. And I feel like his skill set could really show off if he's coached correctly and if he's put in the right rotation. I'm interested to see that. Yeah, I like Jabari Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jabari Walker. Nice. Go ahead.
It looks like Wofford is out. Wofford is out. I just saw that question on there. I'm looking at the injury report. It has Watford is out, Paul George, and Jared McCain.
Shout out to Sammy Chan. That's the name I ain't seen in a minute. Sammy Chan was following us for a while. Like I just seen his name pop up. But
yeah, there it goes. I'll put it up on the screen. Appreciate you, Zach.
What's your expectation for Joel Embiid on limited minutes on this evening? What's your expectation, Jose?
Oh, my expectation is health. Well, one thing I'm gonna say, and I didn't mention it earlier, is they say he's dropped down in weight, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to lug around, all that weight no more. And I ain't gonna roast him because I really wanted to mention Chick-fil-A, but I'm not gonna do it.
Come on.
How do I mention Chick-fil-A without mentioning Chick-fil-A?
No more Shirley Temples. Come on.
So what I'm saying is positively is he dropped down in weight. Hopefully that's a good thing for us. You know what I'm saying? That'll lighten up the load on the knees. And we get some longevity out of him. I know they're going to start him off with minute restriction, like you mentioned earlier, but hopefully that pays well later on. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the season and whatnot, and hopefully in the playoffs. And that's what I'm looking forward to with Joel Embiid, because that's what it all depends on. Like everything depends on his health, no matter what. Yeah. Like we know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? We know what he's capable of. It's just he got to stay healthy.
Most definitely.
That's the thing. Like I'm not down on the Sixers. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna be looking at these same Sixers in May. Like I just don't know. That's the thing. Like,
AJ, we had a talk. You're not going to bring your dark damn cloud over my sunshine.
Not dark. Oh no, I'm not being negative though, Carl.
I felt it bubbling up.
I'm just not allowing myself to jump over that line yet.
Well, one thing I will say though, he is on the hot seat.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because this summer there wasn't no Olympics, so if that was the excuse last year for him only playing 16 games, you can't double down on that excuse. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely in the hot seat, because all the bumping gums, Charles Barkley and all that, when he's on prime time and telling him how he feel like he's the best this, best that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see.
We're gonna see in about 15 minutes. Sorry, taking a picture of my family. I miss y'all, man. So what's y'all? Let's get
I
back.
didn't give you authorization to take no picture.
Doesn't matter. They're taking pictures right now. We're live. What is y'all keys to victory tonight's game? Big game. Brown has just been reported to play tonight as well. That's why the Vegas line had changed. Jaylen Brown will be playing tonight. I don't care. But, you know, what is it? What is it?
Keys to victory is going to be mine's going to be set the pace. All right. We have to take advantage. We have to take advantage of this Boston team that's missing their top guy. You know what I'm saying? We can't fall for that. I don't care about the minute restrictions and none of that. I just said Joel Embiid only played 16 games last year. So if he plays 16 minutes tonight, I'll take it.
Most definitely. I'm gonna go with rebounding the ball. We don't got that Al Horford problem this year. They shouldn't be dragging Joel Embiid out the paint because he has to guard out at the 3-point line all game. So there's plenty of opportunity to grab rebounds today. And I want to see that. BG, what's up?
You forgot this is the Boston Celtics. They shoot like 73s a game. They gonna shoot that bit. I don't care about Horford in here. They gonna shoot that bit.
No, they gonna shoot it, but we got opportunity to rebound a little bit better. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I was muscling Embiid as far as boxing out and rebounding. He just was doing that. So I don't think we should have that problem.
Unless Al Horford gave somebody the juice before he left on how to defend Joel Embiid, then we good.
We should be good. We should be good.
Today, I gotta see the Philadelphia 76ers win.
What up, Lex?
And not focus on Joel Embiid. I just want to see us win a game. I'm happy 2-1 is out there. It feels good to have our best player on the court. But I don't even care. I want to see the Sixers show why we one of the best teams in the East this year because of injury. If we can stay healthy, just make this statement right here.
Right.
You're talking about one of the teams that's always there, Boston. Although Tatum's not there right now and Jaylen Brown's dealing with a little bit of injury. But this is teams that been beating us up for years. Let's make a statement game 1 against a beat-up team and beat them up. Just beat them up. Win the game as if this was March.
Right.
Because right now, you think about it, we was a lottery team, y'all. There's no time to slow walk this and let's see what. No, let's make a statement, yo. That team y'all saw last year, that wasn't us. We tanked on purpose. We just didn't want to tell the fans. Now we got everybody healthy. Let's show what we can do, dog. It got to be across the board today, dog. Everybody got to show up. We're the better team. For once, we the better team.
So you telling me Podcast P showing up today?
Don't get me started on that, man.
Is that what you're saying?
I
didn't want to drop a bomb on Paul George, but I had to.
I get so mad. I get so mad at Carl when Carl send me like videos of him working out in the summer. I'm like, Carl, I know he got a bag. Bro, I know how good he is. But how many times is he gonna put on a Sixers jersey this year?
I got so bored.
Listen,
summer.
I don't care about summer videos. Ben Simmons messed that up for everybody.
Dog. Carl, stop sending them to me. Look at B. He ain't got no knee brace on, BG. Look at him.
I said to myself,
George.
I said to myself, I haven't got on BG's nerves in months. What can I do? Oh, workout videos. Let me send him a Ben Simmons song. I'm shooting with both hands. Ben might be coming back. I even said that.
Oh, I got it.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
Oh, he brought the iPad out.
Oh, upgrade, man.
Oh, upgraded from a phone to the iPad, man.
Great, man.
Rookies in the starting lineup.
Show it on the screen.
Come on.
Why not?
Got the big screen up there.
Yo, look at that.
Okay. I like that. A little small, but they're starting. What's his name? Barlow.
Yeah, Dominic Barlow.
And Oubre at the 3. I'm assuming. So that's a little small, but I'm assuming they're going off of matchups of whom we're playing tonight.
Look at he's in the lineup.
He's in there. The big
fella. Who is that?
The big fella. The big fella. The big fella. Yeah, most definitely. But you know, I'm excited about tonight. I'm pretty sure that's not the final lineup. That's what we have available right now. But it's a pretty good lineup. Pretty good lineup. What do y'all think about it though?
I love seeing Edgecombe out there because Edgecombe ain't waiting for nobody. Like he going. So I I like anybody that's gonna push the pace. Anybody that's gonna push the pace.
What about Oubre starting at the 3?
I love Oubre starting at the 3.
Listen,
I like Oubre.
Do you understand that Oubre gave us damn near the most amount of games last season? I mean, he deserved to be there. Like, it's not a question.
Now let's argue. Our first argument of the season. We all know that your starting lineup isn't ultimately your best players. You know, it's who's blends together or who matches.
Yeah, we already know that, bro. Like, you could be a starter. You could be a starter and get 5 minutes.
Right. So I'm saying that to say I like his come off the bench better than his start. I feel like he comes off the bench more hungrier than when he starts and plays the same minutes damn near as Embiid. Him and Embiid kind of conflict with each other a little bit. I don't know if y'all noticed.
We can't talk out of impulse, though. It's probably a matchup thing.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That'd be a first for Nurse. Is he back coaching? Do we got our coach back?
This man got bars. Look at him.
You know what I mean?
It's a new year. First for Nurse.
I've been writing shit down all
that was a mistake. You
didn't
mean that.
I've been writing shit down all
Stop the cap.
Carl, you stop the cap.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Stop the cap.
Come on, it's the pre-show. All right, we almost at the 25 marker anyway. I got a few minutes more with these jerk offs.
No, we got 6 minutes left. Oh hell, who the hell did that? Oh my god. It's a daytime show for crying out loud.
Yo, real quick. Are y'all at all concerned about the point guard position?
Am I at all concerned about the point guard position? I mean, when you look at how small our guards are, you're always going to be concerned about the point guard position. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, you know, McCain is small, Maxey's small. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, when I mentioned McCain and Maxey starting, everybody like, oh no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we'll see what happens, man. That's been a problem already forever.
You know,
my whole thing is, prior to last year, all Maxey did was improve. So who knows? How about if he got something new in the bag and he can handle the ball better? Who knows?
The thing I want to see better is defense with Maxey and finishing at the rack. You know what I mean? A lot of times he'll go to the rack, he'll look for contact. He won't get in, he'll miss the shot. I need him finishing with the intent to score, not just to get contact, because they don't call a lot of calls.
He was being a huge chuck last year. I'm not even cap. He was throwing up some stuff that had me scratching my head.
Now, when you get paid that much, you earn that right.
Yeah, I know. But when your misses is overbearing your makes by a huge margin, it's just like, what the hell?
I feel like I ain't gonna say I'm gonna erase the whole blackboard from last year, but a lot of people were playing out of position and place last year. So it would be good to see them in the position where they'll be entrenched in, so you could get an eyeball on them properly and judge them. BG, with that face on, we at the 25-minute marker.
I said the same thing real quick before we start. No, we ain't at the 25-minute mark because
we got to do it in 5 minutes.
A little early and we was off topic for a minute. So calm it down, Pimpin'.
Relax. You relax. You relax.
So
go ahead, carry on.
Yeah. So my thing was, you know, being the unavailability of certain players last year, you know, and gave this team a certain desperation, and then I'm gonna make excuses for them, and that's why certain shots were being thrown. Because we all know that Maxey with Embiid on the court is different, even though Embiid demands the ball more. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of, you know, hope that Maxey takes charge a little more when Embiid is on the floor. But still, it's a whole different Maxey. The Maxey that we was talking about was improving year after year was the Maxey with Embiid on the court, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So last year it was just everybody was getting injured. We didn't have Paul P.
Right.
Podcast Paul. We didn't have Embiid.
Heavy
you know
on the disrespect with P.
And all the weight of winning was basically on Tyrese Maxey, and then it led to him getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I give the green light to Oubre, because Oubre was the most consistent person on this team last year.
Yeah, he was. You know, He's used to that though. He's used to playing on garbage teams, getting garbage time baskets, and making the stats look good. I just want to see him be able to play well on a winning team and entrench himself in a role that way. And I think this is the best off the bench. Just my opinion. We all got different ones.
Oh no, no, no. I don't think anybody is disagreeing is best off the bench, Carl. It's just right now what Paul Pierce. I'm sorry. Podcast P. With Podcast P being out, of course it's Oubre in the start lineup. But with everybody healthy, I want Oubre on the bench too.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of Bona starting at the center and B starting at the 4, and figure it out.
Embiid never gonna start at the 4. You tripping?
I mean, if Bona's in the game, Embiid is the 4. He's not in there to be the 5.
The only way Embiid is gonna play the 4 is if you put him up with Will Chamberlain being the 5. Stop.
It's not really a size thing; it's a skill set thing. Embiid is a better. Embiid is a better perimeter player than Bona. So if Bona is Embiid is in the game, Embiid will be the outer player.
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but that's something you could do on 2K. In real life, you're not gonna do that because big-headed Embiid ain't gonna go to number 4.
Carl, if you put Embiid out there with anybody, he gonna be on the perimeter. What are you talking about?
Right. This is what I'm
saying. If you put him out there with Bona, he gonna be on the perimeter. If you put him out there with 4 guards, he's gonna be on the perimeter.
Which is when I thought that's an excellent thought because it came up on Twitter, it came up on Comcast Sportsnet that was a thought that they thought about doing. Okay, we've been asking this guy to play the paint for 10 years now. He's not going to do it. All right, put somebody in there who's going to do it. And allow him to do what he does.
Carl, I think you taking the numbers and you're forgetting that me, you, and Jose have been calling for this for years. Put a 4 on the floor with him. They don't put a true 4. Forget a true 5. They don't put a true 4 on the floor with him.
This is what I'm saying with him. I think it's the other way around. I think they should put a true 5. That's Bona out there with him and let him do him. Bona could stay down there, block shots, rebound, and be the entrenched guy that we needed. Down there, and he can foul. He can do what he wants. He's Bona. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good move. But
hold on, hey Lex. The only true center we have on this team besides Embiid is Drummond. As far as size, after that, it's just a small lineup. After that,
I think Bona's 6'10", 6'9", something like that.
6'10".
Yeah, around that. But to be totally honest, Bona plays bigger than Embiid. If we keeping it a buck, his game is more of a 5 than of a 4.
What does that mean?
What? He plays more bigger than Embiid. You want me to elaborate?
No, I want to know he plays more of a 4 than a 5. What's the difference? Like Tim Duncan was a 4.
Right. Tim Duncan was a 4. Tim Duncan, I would compare to Embiid a little bit more in game. Embiid shoots more 15-foot and out shots than anybody else on the floor.
But so does every 5 now. This is 2025.
Yeah.
This is 2025. We're not talking
I hear what you're saying.
Olajuwon. We're not talking about them years. We're talking about the 2025 season. Everybody's shooting that.
And I agree with you, but no player in the NBA faces up more than Joel Embiid. Out there on that 17-foot face up, jab, step, jump shot. He does that. And if you want to play out there, who's down there boxing out, getting a rebound while you're doing that?
If you look at Jokic is probably the only person in the NBA that's really still playing the paint heavy. Other than that, you got all these guys trying to shoot threes. Wembanyama, Karl Anthony Towns.
And most of his offense, Joker's offense is initiated at the free throw line, though. Jose, he's not even really like.
You got the eyebrow, you know what I'm saying, of playing the 3-point line. Like, come on, gang.
Most definitely. Well, we at that marker now. So let's do
it. Jose, you got it?
Sir.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
The very first iteration of BG's Over Under. Oh, wait. It's been a long time. First game of the season, y'all. Obviously, he will be on some type of minute restriction, right? Right? But if it's a game, will he force himself to play? Are we going with 29 and a half minutes for Joel Embiid? Does he 3 minutes? in the first game of the season after missing this much time? What you got?
I'm gonna go over because the last time they supposedly said Joel Embiid was on minutes restrictions for the first game of the season. Go ahead, I'll wait. Go look at how many minutes he had. That man was not.
First quarter, I remember.
He was not having it. He went over in the first quarter. So come on, gang. I'm going over.
I'm gonna take the under just off the interviews this year with Joel Embiid. I do think he's taking his health over everything at this point. So I'm going to take the under. I think we got
what was the minutes again? Because I heard like 50. What was it?
29 and a half. So
he 29.
30.
Yeah. I like him at 25.
This man getting 32 minutes if I had to put a number on it. Y'all gonna be sorry.
I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be right around that. I'm gonna go over. I think he's gonna play exactly 30 or like 31. The rookie, welcome. He gets to wear his cute little debut logo on his jersey. DJ Edgecombe. A lot of people didn't want you. A lot of people wanted Ace Bailey. A lot of people didn't know if going with a guard was the right decision, and you shed a lot of people up this summer, man. Coming out party, 19 and a half points. So we got a 20 ball in him in his first game. Think about some of the all-time great first games. We had Michael Carter Williams had a damn near had a quadruple double. Joel Embiid first game was amazing. Ben Simmons' first game was. Does this rookie continue that first game luck? 19 and a half for BJ Edgecombe.
It's too many kids in the house to share the pitcher of Kool-Aid with, man. Everybody can't get a drink. And I think VJ is going to average about 15 points a game this year because of that. Don't worry about it, BG. It went over your head.
I don't want it to go in my head. I want you to finish.
No, I think it's a lot of players have the opportunity to score this year. We have a lot of scorers on the roster. I don't think VJ is going to have the opportunities he had on preseason to score as much. So, under.
Carl, I didn't ask you what he's going to average. I said we're going to have a night.
Yeah,
under. He's not playing.
Right.
Paul George not playing.
Right.
What are you talking about?
I hear all of that.
Who's sharing with?
Is this my opinion or is your opinion? Is my opinion or is yours?
It just didn't make sense. You said he's going to average 15. I actually what he's going to average. Actually, what he's going to have a night.
I'm taking the under tonight. And let's double back on this. Please. I love him to death, by the way.
Jose.
BG missed the shit out of me.
Let's go. What you got for me? 19 and a half points for the rookie.
It's hard for me to say that he's going to get over that because I just don't see Embiid respecting this so-called minute restriction. You know what I'm saying? I don't like exactly what Carl said, but I got to side with him.
What? Well, hold on. Let's stop. Did you just agree with me?
The Kool-Aid thing was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. The Kool-Aid thing was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
What? Okay, thank you.
Cool. That was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded cool. Don't mean it made sense for the situation. I asked him about today. He told me about next month.
I'm telling you about all season starting tonight. That's where I think his role. This ball is going to be Jimmy Butler-ish. And that's where I feel like he's going to be on this team.
Yo, I'm going to tell you something. If it was anybody besides Boston, I'll take the over. But I feel like Embiid going to go bananas tonight. I'm sorry.
With no big man.
I'm going with the over. I believe in VJ Edgecombe tonight.
Obviously.
I'm simply taking the over because Paul George not here.
Right.
Paul George not here. He got to put up some buckets. And I think Boston has played Embiid enough. They know how to guard Embiid. Boston has played Maxey enough. They know how to guard Maxey. What they haven't seen is this young kid we got. I think he has a super coming out party and goes crazy tonight. And matter of fact, he gonna be my bowl. But let's get to the next
over. Go ahead. Because we
last over under. Let's get to the last over under. Last over under, man. We've been complaining about this since I've been in front of a camera talking about six. We got to rebound the ball, dog. I can't remember the last time we averaged 40 rebounds in a season. We are 39.8 last year. We just can't seem to hit 40. So tonight we started off the right way. 42 and a half rebounds for the Sixers. What y'all think?
I'm gonna take the under. I don't like the starting lineup for rebounding. I just don't. To be honest.
You said
about
42 game?
42 and a half.
42.
42 and a half.
Yeah, 42. High
42 and a half.
We got new rebounders. We got guys like a Dembona who are going to get more minutes than he's used to get. We got guys like DJ Edgecombe who's going to attack the glass. Oubre is always attack the glass.
Right.
I believe that we finally will be a good rebounding team. Not a great, but a good rebounding team.
Listen, because we're in October, the Sixers are going to be scratching at that 40-something like Freddie Krueger. Under.
That's our, we can never get that shit.
That's under. I'm taking the under.
I'm going over. I'm going over because Boston shoots a lot of threes. This is crazy. I took all unders. Carl took all unders.
I didn't take all unders.
No, Carl, I'm sorry.
We going big. We going big for the first season. I'm leaving y'all in the dust. We're gonna start now.
It sounds like you don't believe in the team. I'm the one that's not supposed to believe, not you. You don't believe in the fucking team.
No, I just have a realistic approach for the night. We're not a great rebounded team pending from last year. I want to see it.
I would have took 2 overs and the under if it wasn't the Boston. I'm trying to tell you, I feel like Embiid gonna make a statement. I'm back. You feel me? He gonna keep the page rolling from BG over in the other sport in this in this town that came out of retirement and said I'm back. So he gonna tell the NBA he back.
Hey,
you feel me?
I'm gonna pull an OG move, man, because I've been wanting to talk to the guys about this, but excuse me for bringing it on the screen before talking to y'all fully. We got a few OG members that's been supporting us for years. A few of y'all been in my inbox. Can we get on this and that? This season, we will be choosing a few of y'all longtime supporters. To hop on with us, join the groove, and be a part of this thing of ours for one night. We will be reaching out to y'all. It'll be later on in the season once we get our groove together. But that's something I want to address because we appreciate y'all.
It's bowl time. Let's get it. Go ahead, Carl.
I'm gonna get real bold. Tyrese Maxey, 40 points tonight.
Damn, it's the first game.
Yeah, 40-40. 40-40. OE.
The first game, Carl.
40-40. What's y'all? You scared to be bold? I said mine.
I'm not scared to be bold. I'm going bold. I'm gonna say my bold is that VJ Edgecombe will be our leading scorer. But to give my bold a little something, I'm gonna say 27 points. 27 points for VJ Edgecombe, and he will be the leading scorer on the Sixers tonight.
I like that. Jose, you've been thinking about your bold, looking at stats and stuff. I see you.
Quick question. Do I still get, real quick, Jose,
40?
Do I still get my bold if VJ is only the leading scorer but doesn't get 27?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
But I said my bold is that he's going to be the leading scorer.
You shouldn't have said 27. You said the number.
That's crazy because that shouldn't even be valid. You got to put a number on that.
Right.
A number on somebody we've never seen in an NBA game? I'm just saying he's going to be the leading scorer.
You said
you betting scared right now. You
see him?
Come on, gang. Their money don't make no money.
Yo, he got the ones over the top and he got the 20s and 100s under.
My phone says beginning soon. My phone says beginning soon.
All right, bet. Listen, we got to wrap this up. But what I really want to say is that you can't, scared money don't make no money, gang. I will tell you to buy a dog, but you already got one. You feel me?
Man, what you going, bold? What's your vote? Well, you went. Did you go?
Yeah, we out of here.
Double for Embiid.
We out of here.
Triple double, you said?
Triple double for Embiid.
I can see that.
Triple double for Embiid. Anyway, listen, for all you, because I see some people was asking for Jen. I'm going to just revisit the conversation I had when we first started, because I'm sure there's some people in here now that weren't here when we first started. Jen is going through some rough times, man. If y'all got her on Facebook or if y'all know her Facebook, reach out to her, send her your prayers. I'm pretty sure she's going to greatly appreciate that. She is coming back, but she is out because, health issues in her family and she needs to be there. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. Welcome back, Sixers. Welcome back, chat. Everybody who came in today, we appreciate you. We missed you. We can't wait to keep it up with y'all for the rest of this season. Everybody seems to be healthy right now. Let's pray on it. Let's go. Let's go.
W
Sixers.
in the chat. W's in the chat.
We'll see you here in post game.
Everybody healthy?
For the most part. For the most part. But
I'll let y'all post game. See y'all at the end of the game.
Yeah, post game. Let's get it.